Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Samurai Warriors Spirit of Sanada, where we've unlocked the Innocent Child trophy. Talk like a child to me. And we can level up Oichi, although I'm not sure why we would. I don't know that we get to use her again. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Attack move training. I mean, it's not expensive, but I don't know that we're ever using her again. Rage training. We can level up Mazuiki. And that's the upper limit for him. So he has maximum rage. Sometimes in battle, all you've got to go on is rage. We can level up various peeps. Shingen is actually the lowest level, and unless I'm gravely mistaken, there's not a lot of point in leveling him up anymore because of where I believe the story is heading. We still can't purchase weapons, though. So you need shiny silver ore, which is our limiting factor. Otherwise, I could be pumping all sorts of stuff full of firepower. And I forgot between videos to look up the red fox pelt. We can see if shiny silver ore is the thing that I can get from this guy. And it is not. He's only selling the worst crap. Alright. I guess I gotta put some limits on how powerful you can get. Prepare to face Mazuiki Sanada, bitches. Alright, so we've done Battle of Noda Fukushima. And even though it would be nice if we had gotten an S rank and all we got is an A, still I feel like we did good enough. We saw all the stratagems executed. We won all defeats. So now it's time for the Battle of Mitakagahara. Shingen's dominion over the land is close at hand, but the Tokugawa cling tenaciously on as they resist the tiger. What thoughts lie in the hearts of the men of Mikawa? We start at the hour of the tiger. And, oh, Kunoichi shows up. I was wondering when she would appear. She is a character I'll probably be using extensively. Assuming she's available in most of the battles where you can use Yukimura, I'll probably be trying to use her whenever I can just to have somebody else who gets leveled up. And also it's fun to play as the girls in these games sometimes. So we can start now. And her little ninja hot pants there. So I guess we gotta win a battle with her using her crappiest weapons before we're allowed to upgrade them. The Tokugawa no longer have the strength to resist us. All that's left to do is slay Nobunaga and raise the Takeda banner in Kyoto. Lord Katsuyori, Nobunaga must not be underestimated. Hubris is our greatest enemy, and, you know, Nobunaga. Normally your sermons hit the mark, but I will not listen to you today. There's no way that'll come back to haunt me. Even you must be full of cheer and confidence this time. You know me so well, Lord Katsuyori. You can tell I'm full of cheer. It seems I'm still an open book to you. Don't make fun of me. Don't treat me like a child, Tommy. Nobunaga is no match for my father. He used to beat us, but he wanted us to be a good band. This land will know peace, and it will be in my father's hand. Ninja of the Takeda clan, Kunoichi. I bring news. What is the young master doing here? Who are you? Mazuiki, you sly dog. What are you talking about? She is a ninja dispatched by Lord Shingen. What news do you have? Tell me. Yes, of course. Now, she ends up being in love with Yukimura in almost every version of this game, and doesn't appear that she's going to age, because I believe she will look like this age when Yukimura dies at the end of his story. Yeah, yes, of course. Tokugawa army has left Hamamatsu Castle is headed this way. The Tokugawa, are you sure? Yes, I saw them with my own eyes. I am shocked to see you so shocked, Mazuyuki. Yes, I suppose. But I understand your consternation. My father had every intention of ignoring Ieyasu and marching onward. It seems Tokugawa had more strength left than we knew. Just as you said, hubris is our greatest enemy. Ooh. And I will be lost in the mystery of the desert. The Tokugawa took significant damage at the hands of our army. They would need Nobunaga's help to survive. They know they cannot win, yet they try to engage us. What does Ieyasu think? So we can taunt some guy. We can block the retreat path of Ieyasu. Shingen can intimidate the enemy forces, and we can use Nobufasa Baba's ambush troops. We have to defeat Tadakatsu with a Muso, claim victory by the Hour of the Ram, and use Mazuyuki Sanada Youth to defeat Ieyasu Tokugawa. Mazuyuki Sanada Youth. I guess there's an old man version later that we're going to have. Okay, well. So we have to win quickly, and there's specific ways we need to defeat certain officers. All she's got are the Cyclone Blades. She can't really do anything funky with them yet. Might use off-screen opportunities to develop her as a character. I want to get something that's oriented towards destruction. This is Spirit Gauge, and this is Muso. Who is out there to defeat? Ieyasu is way back there. Tarakatsu. Yeah, there's lots of officers, that's for sure. Sorry. I don't know what I was doing with the music there in my head, but so I'll have a chance to play as Kunoichi for the first time. Defeat Kaza blah blah. The Lynchman to the Cranes formation within the time allotted. Probably don't have time to play around here. So I taunted them. This guy's broken formation is advancing to the front lines, but I've already defeated him, so who cares? No, that's exactly what the target I want you to do, dumbass! One more push and it will descend into chaos. Seem very calm and girly. Beat the enemy troops to dampen Tokugawa army's will to fight, okay? So he's talking about how we can't just let Nobunaga down. Not be able to look Lord Nobunaga in the eye. It'd be a disgrace to the Tokugawa name. Because as weird and demonic as Nobunaga is in this game, like he and Ieyasu had a friendship and respect that the weird characterization of Nobunaga doesn't really allow for. But yeah, there was like a loyalty between these two. Nobunaga's worried about saying, yeah, we're getting pretty dark here. Prevent Hattori Hanzo and the ninja masters from approaching Shingen Takeda. Well, you know what? There's other guys he could probably be defeating instead. Though it seems like we've already defeated them. There goes the ninja master. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Kunoichi can be pretty effective. He's like extremely quick attacks, short range. She's good against officers. And anybody using hyper attacks in this game is good at crowd control. And Ieyasu's all ready to die. That's not the way to fight, my lord. You know, being committed to death. That ain't a way to have fun, son. Oh man, people didn't take nearly as much damage from that as I was hoping they would. Ninjas or whatever! Takeda Army has closed the checkpoint gates to the retreat point. Nice. Boy, I wish we could do that strategy in some other games. Now Ieyasu's all freaking out. We gotta get this standard bear before we can do anything. Defeat what's his name and his allies. Alright, now I'm gonna use the strategy instead of the ninja girl. Oh, Shingen's coughing. Pretty soon Shingen's gonna start telling people it's time to leave Dutch's gang. The mighty battle cry of Shingen Takeda has left Masateru Nakane and his allies cowering. Hey, you can... Alrighty. Boy, you know, having two characters, even if she's not leveled up, Kunoichi is still pretty good. Having two characters to use is pretty amazing. When both of them actually have some use. I must at least bring back Shingen's head. I mean, if nothing else. I've got to go rescue Shingen, I guess. Skill time! So he's an ambush. Nobufasa Baba and Nobutada Amari have engaged the Oda army reinforcements. I see, it looked like there was an office here, but there isn't. So I'll have Kunoichi will start heading up here while I'm dealing with these guys. Because you can generally count on the AI controlling your other officer to move efficiently in a direction. They're just not going to do that good with fighting once they get there. Oh, never mind. It wants me to switch. I'm not sure why. Okay, so it's a bonus objective to defeat these guys, which I figured there would be. Tadafukatsu, your future brother-in-law, or what are you if your son marries? What is your relation to the person when your son marries their daughter? You're not a brother-in-law, are you? Well, whatever. You're a brother-in-law to the man who marries your sister. I don't know if you're a brother-in-law to the man whose daughter marries your son. No reason I'm asking, I'm just curious. Nobunaga's all about forgiveness, after all. One more for Little Ninja Girl. See, they're pretty fast and loose to the translation because male characters say that exact same line, and it doesn't mean one more for the Little Ninja Girl, I don't believe. Now I'm in the middle of fighting Tarakatsu. Use Tarakatsu, by the way. We've used all the stratagems, which is why we're almost out of coins. And I'll probably have to replay some story battles of some kind off screen to get it back. But feat-wise, don't know about the 10 minutes thing. Probably might have to come back and redo the fight without all the side options. Excuse me. It seems like sometimes when it's a time limit thing, you're best off getting that on a separate occasion from when you go and do the you know, every single optional mission that isn't required. But we got to use a Muso on Tarakatsu. And otherwise, I think it's just a matter of beating Ieyasu using Mazuyuki, so we should probably stick with Mazuyuki for the rest of the fight. Is it not the place of retainer to tell their lord when they're making a mistake? There we go. Oh no, I didn't use a Muso. I was just in power max mode, but I didn't Muso. So that won't, unless he's still alive. Is he still alive? They're still playing his music. No, I'm pretty sure I just messed up. So all these guys were pretending to be Ieyasu at various points in the fight. But I think I just... Yeah, I think I actually have to do my... I think it's a good thing I quick saved there, because I think I just messed up. I must flee with... You must flee with all you have. What am I waiting for here? I guess I'm waiting for the feats to see. It's not going to tell me I failed until I actually finish the mission. So let me. I'm pretty sure I screwed up and didn't win with a Muso like I was supposed to against Tarakatsu. So let's. Maybe I did, and I'm losing my mind here. But I feel like I went into like that super rage mode and then just slashed him with regular old attacks. Now we're gonna do it right. 666, and then only Tadakatsu will wreck my perfect 666 KO count. A neat combo on that guy, but I have to save him using my sex pot skills. I don't know why I would have to do this as Kunoichi, other than maybe she just got to Naotora Lee first and... Okay, well, Mazuyuki won, but... Alright, here we go. Nothing to say to just for you. Nothing to say to you but this, give me your head. Okay, so it's important that Mazuyuki win the fight. Too easy so far. I wonder how many more challenges will emerge in this battle, which we just won. Mazuyuki Sanada, Youth, has defeated Ieyasu. So if I won it fast enough, we got all the objectives. Otherwise, I gotta go redo it and skip some of the side stuff, which I can do off screen. So Ieyasu, or Mazuyuki seems to have a personal grudge against Ieyasu here. Like, immediately. This isn't exactly how it went down, but, Would you seek to survive at the cost of the lives of your own men? Say what you will. For the sake of those who have died, I will bring peace to this land. With my death. I like it not. Are you prepared to die? Do you have what it takes? I'll sue you into non-existence, buddy. Oh, cheap ninja tricks, like we usually use. Kunoichi didn't have some kind of like smoke ball, anti-smoke ball technology that could have helped there. Yeah, but we're about to get some pretty bad news, I believe.
元気4年4月、武田信玄は病に倒れた。武田軍は上洛を中断。海への撤退を余儀なくされる。
And this is where I kind of wish I could pause. So this would be our pause place, more or less. So what actually happened at Mitakagahara, this is not the least realistic presentation of it that's ever appeared in a Kowai game, but essentially, yeah, Ieyasu sallied forth to try to stop the Takeda. He was soundly defeated and forced into a retreat, and several of his best retainers died, and it was, according to a lot of historians, a pretty defining moment in his life, because there was a whole bunch of people who were loyal to him, and he kind of owed them all his life. Really, though, what the game doesn't present is that in the end, they did something similar to Zhuge Liang's famous empty fort strategy to survive. Like, more than his retainers, his samurai retainers, and more than Tadakatsu, it was Hattori Hanzo who helped him to escape the battle, and which we did see that here. But basically, he and a very small number of his retainers got back to a camp, like a fort, a castle, whatever. And they opened the gates so that the enemy could just come in. And this was a tactic since ancient times to lure an enemy into an ambush. And really, what's kind of not realistic about this is that they're compressing time. It's like Sorceress Ultimecia is involved. In actual history, Shingen saw the fort with very few visible defenders and the gates open, and decided it was an ambush and decided to move on. But then later, he was apparently hit by a sniper just during a random skirmish later on as he was marching past Ieyasu's defeated army. He was hit by a sniper and ended up dying of the wounds. And there was this whole thing where, he told someone else to put on his armor and pretend to be him so that the enemy wouldn't know that he was dead and all this stuff. And, he wanted them to continue the march to the capital so that the Takeda could still rule. But, obviously that didn't quite work out. But, so Shingen's last major battle was with Takegahara, but he doesn't literally die there of illness. He apparently was suffering from illness, which is what pushed him to attack the capital with such ferocity, because he was trying to accomplish it before he could die, and then he ended up being wounded and dying along the way. But it wasn't literally quite all on the same day as Ieyasu being cornered. Ieyasu got cornered and survived because, some of it was just dumb luck and just the fact that his enemies thought it was an ambush and they didn't really believe that they had him. And at the time, Ieyasu was not he was an important lord, and defeating him and executing him would have been a big deal, but he wasn't the Ieyasu that is remembered by history yet. He wasn't like the major lord who unified Japan or anything like that. He wasn't as important as he would become in later years. He was a reasonably important ally of Nobunaga, but Nobunaga was the head that everybody was after. So there you go, folks. That's going to be it for this video. I was going to call it a session with this, but I think we'll pretty easily get another video's worth of probably all the storyline stuff that wraps this up, because I'm sure this is going to be the end of a chapter. And when we come back next time, we'll find out what happens as a result of the death of Shingen, the great lord that the Sanada clan had been serving. See you then.